Hello everyone, welcome to Cellopedia. This is Maxim. Today we will continue working on 7th position. And this time we will not only find our way there, but also we'll learn to make an extension. So it's already high position, and then we will be extending our fingers to reach even higher note. In case you don't have sheet music to play with, you can download a free copy. You will see a link in the description. And if you consider becoming Cellopedia Patreon supporter, you will get a copy with extra fingerings, and you will also get a recording of the second cello part to play alone. We will warm up with the exercise number 213 from the Dotzauer-Klingenberg Cello Method, and then we will learn how to play very melodic etude, which sounds like a lullaby, the etude number 214. The exercise number 213 is written in tenor clef. Do you remember how to read in tenor clef? The first note is A, and it's fairly easy to find it since we have a harmonic. The harmonic we even sometimes use to tune cello. So this A harmonic will help us to find the spot for the first finger. So you might want to try to play the first A with the first finger as a harmonic. That is, without pressing your finger all the way towards the fingerboard. Once you found the first note, the A, you will need to prepare the second finger position. And it is B, and you need to extend your second finger in order to reach it. It will be extremely helpful if you turn your wrist slightly towards the second finger, and you can do it with turning the elbow. And that will also help you to play C sharp, the third note of this measure. Let's try to play first two measures, one note per bow in slow tempo. Then you will have to use the same position but on D string, G string, and even C string. Remember, once you move to the lower string, you have to lift your elbow to make sure that it's easy for you to reach all those notes. The more you go towards the lower strings, the more you will have to lift your elbow. Don't be disappointed if you don't make very clear sound on G or especially C string. Those notes we will not use that often in such high positions, but it's always worth learning how to play them. And just remember that thicker strings require more energy from the bow, so you cannot be very light. You need to dig in. Even if we agree that digging in it's not exactly the best way to describe the way we're making sound on cello. Let's play this exercise together. I will be repeating every two measures as printed, and I will play one bow per note in tempo quarter note 60. let's play this exercise. As printed, 3 notes per bow. Of course, don't forget about turning the bow to adjust the angle according on which string you are playing. When you start on the A string, your bow position should be like this, and then you move to the D string, you slightly turn the bow, then G string, and then C string will get quite a different angle. You probably noticed that when I played E on the C string, I couldn't make very clear sound. The main reason is that this cello has a wolf tone, and chances are that your cello might have the wolf tone on E flat or E in high position. And if that's the case, if your cello creates unwanted vibrations, that is not your fault. You might manage to hide this wolf tone a bit by adjusting the bow speed or its position, but it will be extremely difficult to get rid of that. So consider it to be a signature of your cello. Now you warmed up, you learned how to make an extension in 7th position by reaching the note which is the whole step higher than the first note, and you are ready to play the exercise number 214. You will need to stay in the same position. You can play the same melody by making shifts back and forth on the A string, but the goal in this exercise is to learn switching from one string to another. Try to follow what I'm doing here, and you will like your experience. First, let's play this exercise in tempo 8th note 60. And I will be playing 1 note per bow, so you don't end up in a situation that you don't have enough bow to play. That will allow us to pay all attention to what is going on in the left hand. And now After you played it several times in a slower tempo, or maybe more than several times, you should be ready to play in faster tempo. It will be the eighth note 120, and I will play it for you with original bowings, and we can try to phrase it, make little crescendos and diminuendos to make it sound like calm, beautiful lullaby, a song a mother would sing to her kid to help a kid to fall asleep. I hope you liked working on this etude. And remember, as always, you can choose your own tempo. It doesn't have to be as fast as I just played for you. Or, of course, if you like, you can play it even faster. You are the artist. You can choose the tempo. It was good to have you in the audience. Please come again to Cellopedia to learn some more cello music.